What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Cjthecheesedj here, and we are back with another Warhammer video for you guys today. And today, guys, once again, we have let the AI pick our armies, and we are playing as the Tomb Kings, the undead of the sands. We've got a front line of skeleton spearmen, skeleton warriors, and a group of skeleton spearmen again as well. Over here, actually, they look a little bit different. Okay, that's why I didn't recognize them. We also then have two groups of the Ushtapis. We also have Chosen of the Gods, which is the Regiment of Renowned Greatbow unit, and a standard Ushtapi Greatbow unit. Also on the back, we've got Tomb Guard with Halberds, pretty much just to try and scare off any Vanguard deployed units my opponent had. We then also have, for leadership, a Tomb Prince, another group of Nehekara warriors in the back here, and a Grand Hierophant Ketept. I apologize, guys. I know I'm butchering it. It's really hard to say. So he's going to be popping off, doing a little bit of artillery damage. We also have a Tomb Scorpion Vanguard deployed, and a group of Skeleton Horsemen Vanguard deployed. Now, as for my opponent, he is playing as the Dark Elves, and his force is very interesting. So front line, he's got Black Ark Corsairs with the handbows, as well as Dark Shards with shields, pretty much just to deal some ranged damage before the main force gets to him. And his second line, or his main infantry line, group of Dread Spears, a group of Witch Elves, a group of Black Ark Corsairs, and another group of Black Ark Corsairs. Back here, he's got two groups of the Black Guard of Nagarons, which can be really hard to deal with, as well as four groups, I believe, of Dark Riders. Maybe it's only the two groups. Two groups of Dark Riders with... No, he does have four groups of Dark Riders. I thought he did. So he's got two groups of Dark Riders Vanguard deployed. He's also got the Reaper Bolt Thrower, a Supreme Sorceress of the Dark on foot, and on horseback, and a Death Hag. So guys, without further ado, let's get the match underway. Now you can already see here that the artillery pieces are firing in on Ketept, dealing some pretty solid damage. Tomb Scorpion is coming in though, and he's pretty much just going to try and shut down some of these units as fast as possible. But the Dark Riders are here to intercept, and I mean, he kind of does get into their line. You can see he's just munching on some... Oh, look at that. That was a big one. Whew. So he's just getting in there. He's just going to snip, snap, and stab his way through the Black Ark Corsairs. But Ketept is taking a bit of damage. We do send the Skeleton Horsemen in as well, but they are intercepted by the Dark Riders, and the Dark Riders are able to deal a lot more damage to them than we are. Tomb Scorpion is already starting to rout off as well, though. We do start sending in our fortresses, and the Ushtapi Greatbows are firing in as well. Chosen of the Gods shredding through these Dark Shards with shields. Look at them, taking damage like no tomorrow. And the Witch Elves are also copping some of that damage from the Dark Shards, but we do switch our Ushtapi onto the Reaper Bolt Thrower to try and shut that down, because that is the biggest threat at the moment to us, especially with that ranged damage. Black Ark Corsairs with the handbows are moving up, ready to deal some damage. We do pop a Vortex of Skulls, I believe, and juicy artillery shot from Ketept there. He's on about half health though. He's taken a lot of damage, and the Black Ark Corsairs actually, do they get caught up? They do get caught up in the Skull Vortex. Doesn't do too much damage though. Skeleton Warriors are engaged, Skeleton Spearmen are engaged, and a little bit of friendly damage here plowing through our Skeleton Warriors. My mistake there, but we are trying to deal with these Black Ark Corsairs. Tomb Prince, he's coming in. He's going to roll through these Dark Shards, or Black Ark Corsairs, whatever they were. And you can see that the Tomb Scorpion also comes back from almost routing off. Ushtapis are coming in around, and we're trying to get those into the Black Ark Corsairs, but we turn them about face and deal them there, because like the Black Guard of Nagaron are coming in. They're going to be really bad for our Ushtapis and going to cause a lot of damage. Right now though, it is a ranged fight. The front line is underway. Witch Elves, Skeleton Spearmen, and Ushtapi are engaged, but the Black Guard of Nagaron are coming in, and they're going to deal some serious damage to our Ushtapi. They've got the anti-large bonus damage against the Ushtapi, but Ketept, he's trying his best to try and shut down these Black Ark Corsairs, and you can currently see that we are at the Realm of Souls 2, so we're just about to hit that, which replenishes a bit of our hit points. So hopefully Ketept gets up on that, but the Ushtapi are fighting off these Dark Riders, and yeah, we kind of intercepted these ones with our Tomb Guard, so they are trying to shut down the Greatbows, which is a bit of a problem, and the Black Guard of Nagaron are going after Ketept, which is definitely not something we want. And we do manage to get a Vortex of Skulls, I believe. Yeah, and that does deal a little bit of damage, not really much. And it heads the opposite direction of what we wanted it to. So the Nehekara Warriors are going to start intercepting those guys. Ushtapis are here intercepting the Dark Riders as well. And right now, things aren't looking too good for us. Our Tomb Scorpion is routing off. The Ustapis are enraged due to the Witch Elves, but the Black Guard of Naggarond are pretty much going to be able to clean that up there. But we do manage to do a lot of damage to the Supreme Sorcerer. So we're like, alright, let's see if we can get our Tomb Prince in here, try and shut her down, and look at these guys just getting launched into the stratosphere from our Tomb Prince. The Death Hag is... Where is the Death Hag? She's chilling over here. She's just waiting, biding her time. But the Blackguard actually leave our Ustapi alone because I think they see that they're crumbling. And we're like, alrighty, let's try and shut down this Supreme Sorceress over here, get her dead, and see how we go. And you can see the Nehekara warriors are intercepting the Blackguard. Ustapis are engaged over here as well. The Blackguard are definitely going to win that battle though. And we do pop Usep's Incantation of Desiccation, which gives them negative 26 melee attack and negative 27 melee defense. So we're like, alright, this is our chance. Let's get in here. Let's try and deal some damage. You can see here the Supreme Sorceress is taking some damage. I'm not sure who we had firing on her. I think we just had the standard Ustapis firing in on her. Surprisingly enough, our Tomb Scorpion is still alive. Cjthep is still alive. He is going off. He's trying to get some more Winds of Magic. And the Chosen of the Gods are firing in on the Black Guard of Naggarons. We're like, alright, these guys are anti-infantry. Let's see if we can shut down some of these Black Guards. And you can see over there that the Tomb Scorpion has successfully shut them down. Pretty much routed off majority of those units. You can see over there with the help of our summoned Ustapi units. And we actually managed to do decent. We keep these guys preoccupied, which is all we really needed. And we do manage to kill the Supreme Sorceress with our Tomb Prince. He does shut her down, thankfully. Actually, no, she gets routed. There she is over there. My mistake, guys. We do pop a juicy artillery blast over here into the Blackguard and some Dread Spears, dealing a lot of damage. But you can see some Dark Riders come back, and they're going to be trying to shut down Cjthep ASAP, because his artillery blasts don't do too much damage, but when enemies are in big clusters, they actually can deal some serious damage. Luckily, Chosen of the Gods are right there with Ptar's Incantation of Righteous Smiting, shutting them down, terrifying them off, shattering them, and another juicy artillery volley coming in. That was more friendly fire than anything. And the Chosen of the Gods are back onto the Supreme Sorceress, and she is about to go down. Look at this, more Chosen firing, and she falls off her mount and she dies. Look at those arrows impaling her. She is dead, and pretty much that is all that's holding our enemy's forces in play. Do pop another Vortex of Skulls here. It doesn't really do much damage, which is a shame. But the Black Guard of Naggaron do start moving in. We do get another juicy artillery fire in, and we do intercept with our Ustapis to try and shut the rest of them down. But it's pretty much GG for my opponent. He has suffered from army losses, and just like that, guys, we do manage to win the fight. So well played to my opponent. We did win that one as well. And Cjthep actually did pretty good, especially towards the end, shutting down a lot of those Black Guards. But the Witch Elves cleaned up, pretty much shutting down majority of our front line. Ustapis did good, but we would not have won that fight without these great bows. I can tell you that right now. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed that one. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe down below for more. But other than that, I will catch you in the next one.